Hey, Fiverr sellers, happy Friday! Happy Fiverr Friday! So in this video, let's talk about PDFs in your Fiverr gig. My name is Susan Fouché. I am a top-rated Fiverr seller. I've been a Fiverr seller since early 2020, and within 24 months, I was able to earn six figures on Fiverr as kind of like just like a little extra side thing that I was doing. You heard that correctly. I made $100,000 on Fiverr within 24 months as a freelancer. And if you follow my advice and techniques in this video, it will help you reach your first six figures on Fiverr too. Or if you've already reached your six figures, keep going. I release new Fiverr videos every single Friday, so be sure to subscribe for new content every single week. This video is for any Fiverr seller, no matter what you sell. Now, the services that I sell on Fiverr are voiceover recordings, but my 6 steps to six figures on Fiverr applies to all Fiverr sellers, no matter what service you sell. And I'm going to cover the 6 steps in depth a little bit later into the video, but for now, let's talk about PDFs. Okay, so here we are in my Fiverr gig, and my tip today is all about utilizing every single resource that Fiverr gives you to sell yourself as a Fiverr seller. So here is my top seller service, just my regular pro female voice talent voiceover recording that I make the most money off of, that most people come and buy this service from me. I've got other gigs, but most people buy this one from me. Now, with Fiverr, you always have one video that you can showcase your work, and that's my video right here. You're welcome to go to my site and watch it. And then you also have 3 more thumbnails that you can utilize. In a previous video, I talked about utilizing all those 3 slots. So here is my first slot. It's just a recapture of my thumbnail. And then my second one that's got some, 5-star reviews. And then my third one, that's my call to action, order now. Now, in addition to the thumbnails, Fiverr also gives you 2 spaces to put in PDFs. If you don't have PDFs in your Fiverr gig, get them now. And I'm going to show you what mine look like. Now, just kind of like disclaimer, I've been on for almost 3 years. And so my PDFs have changed over the years. When I first started, my PDFs looked very, very different. I feel like I've mastered the whole PDF thing, but the point of this video isn't necessarily to say like, use my PDFs, copy me, but definitely utilize the space that Fiverr gives you. So here's what my PDFs look like. They actually just look like a thumbnail, and these are just something that I made in Canva. And then I went ahead and just saved it as a PDF. I downloaded it from Canva as a PDF. You actually can do that. And it just says, here's my guarantee. And of course you can see it's not a thumbnail because when you hover your mouse pointer over it, it says view presentation. But it's just simple stuff. Here's my guarantee. This is what I'm going to give you when you buy from me. You're my number 1 priority. It's just that extra little bit of information that'll help my click-through rate, because that's really important. When people see my thumbnail, I want them to look at it and I want them to keep looking. It's kind of like when you call a business and they keep you on hold. The reason why they play music while they're keeping you on hold is because the more stuff you can do to think about and distract your mind from being mad or being angry that you're on hold, the better. And so a lot of times with these voicemail systems, there'll be music, there'll be like little information. And this is the same kind of thing. We're just simply selling our service. We're keeping the potential customer on hold just a little bit longer. Come on, guys, here's another reason to hire me. Here's my other PDF, because remember, you get 2 slots for a PDF. It looks very similar to the first one, and it's just directions on how to order, because there are a lot of people who are on Fiverr who are buyers, and this is their first time ever buying a service, and they get really confused. And so I'm just giving them directions on how to use Fiverr, just in case they've never used it before. 1, 2, and 3. And again, I made this on Canva. It was really, really simple. If you have a Canva account, you could have done this on the free Canva account. I have the paid Canva account, but you could have done this on the free one. Absolutely. So these are just examples of the PDFs that I have. I'll go ahead and click on them, and you'll see that they are the size of a thumbnail. So even though they are PDFs, they're the size of a thumbnail. Now, what I want to do is show you an example of a seller who seems to be doing pretty well, and he sells a very different service than me, and he utilizes the PDF too. And I just want to say, when I search for sellers, a lot of people do not utilize their PDFs. I think it's really important that you do that. Fiverr's getting saturated. Sell yourself as much as you possibly can. So this person is Dr. Glenn, and his service, hang on, let me get to his main thumbnail. His main service is that he can fix your WordPress website if it was hacked. And I actually am experiencing this right now, where I'm getting these weird emails from my website. And so obviously it's hacked. I've hired somebody else to do it. They didn't completely do it, fix it all the way. So I am going to contact a 100% nerd. I guess my other guy is a 50% nerd. Glenn is 100% nerd. And so that means that he can fix my WordPress website. So I love his thumbnail, number one. Oh my gosh, I love it. And notice that his thumbnails are all different. It's more information, more information, more information. And in a previous video, I talk about this. Utilize your thumbnails. Don't just have it be the same information, same pictures, same stuff. Sell your service. Utilize the thumbnails. But let's look at his PDFs. So his PDFs are actually regular, like document, 8x11 type size. So let's just click on it. And it's just this really nice form, Maybe he hired somebody on Fiverr to do it for him. No, I've hired people on Fiverr to do my rate sheet for me, and it always looks really good. But this looks great. It's just information, what he does before and after. Plus, it's like he gives you a special. Oh my gosh, what good sales right there. Used to be $295. Now it's $195. Let's go into a second PDF. So here, again, he's got more information, more information, more information, more information. I don't even know what WordPress hardening means, but man, I'm going to hire Dr. Glenn, that's for sure. And this PDF goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So you can create, these big, long PDFs, just make, in Word or whatever you're using, change the size of your paper, change the size of the actual document itself, and then save it as a PDF. And so that's how he did it. I highly recommend you utilize your every single thing that you have in Fiverr that they give you. So that is that. Let's go ahead into the 6 steps to 6 figures on Fiverr. My 6 steps to 6 figures on Fiverr, and again, this applies to every single seller on Fiverr, not just voice actors, which is what I do, but any seller whatsoever. Number 1, you want to get your 3 best samples, and that could mean like your 3 best thumbnails or your 3 best samples of the work that you do. So like if you do QuickBooks, for example, you want to have 3 different shots of different, QuickBooks screenshots, examples. You want to have 3 best examples. Even if you're not sharing them on your Fiverr gig, you can at least send them to people, and you can use that in your portfolio as well. Number 2, you need a really good thumbnail and a really good photo. And I've talked about thumbnails and photos before, multiple times. Utilize the thumbnails. Get it together. And I've got a really great Canva tutorial up here. You can just click on and go see how all that works. Number 3, you need a really great description and keywords. And number 4, the PDFs. And that's what I covered in this video right here. Number 5, you want to utilize the buyer requests. Buyer requests are typically for brand new Fiverr sellers. And what that means is just people who are looking to find Fiverr freelancers, to find a service on Fiverr, will just kind of put out a request that this is what they're looking for. Check those buyer requests out every single day. I know when I first started on Fiverr, I hit those up a lot. I don't do them anymore at all. I don't even think about them, but it's really great to get started with. So number 5, buyer requests. And number 6, you want to regularly update your gig, and you want to also add more gigs. Regularly update, switching out keywords, regularly update, switching out PDFs, finding things that work. Now, this big red circle that surrounds it, it's just accountability and education. Find yourself a Fiverr group of people, other people who are Fiverr friendly, because not everybody thinks that Fiverr is the cat's meow. Some people think Fiverr is just crap. And so you need to find people who believe that the way that you do in Fiverr, that Fiverr is good, that you can get top tier clients on Fiverr, that Fiverr is a great way to increase your income. Get an accountability group who believes in Fiverr like you do, and continue your education so that you can offer more services to your clients, so that you can better serve the clients that you have and get more repeat clients. And of course, the green circle that surrounds it is just stellar service. And I have a lot of videos on stellar service as well. You know, delivering on time, delivering early, just really like extra communication, putting in videos of yourself, talking to your client, thanking them, sending them coupons, sending them little notes. That is stellar service. Being really appreciative and grateful for the work that you get on Fiverr, because holy cow, you don't have to do any marketing on Fiverr. You don't have to send out any email blasts. You don't have to do any cold calling. The work just comes in. It's so amazing. And Fiverr handles all of the invoices, so you don't have all these clients that 6 months ago, they still owe you money, but you did the work for them a long time ago and you got to track them down. It's just so simple, and it's such a great way to make money as a side hustle or as a full-time hustle. I mean, most of my work at this point comes from Fiverr. I've got some clients who still contact me, but I don't do any marketing whatsoever. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If it was of value to you, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment if you've got a question. And let me know if you've got like a certain way that you do your PDFs on Fiverr. I'd love to hear about it. Or if, something really resonated with you and you decide you're going to go ahead and do your PDFs a certain way. So thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you next time. Have a great week. Have a successful week. Take care. See you next Friday. Bye.